I don't hate what anyone's Legend have decided on. Using the Aurora, having the guaranteed mage range advantage so that you can avoid going in for those brutal sustained trades against the Yorick.
These Poppy engages can make something happen, but Kanavi early in the top lane.
He skipped a camp just to make this gank happen. He skipped the whole top bot side, and Kanavi comes up huge for top esports and its first blood.
Yeah, so he's going to be able to go back to base now, got that first blood gold.
I think he's setting up the Grand Starfall. It looks like he was in range, but doesn't pull the trigger quite yet. They're looking for the wraparound. Shanks was walking, ready to see if he could anticipate the collapse onto the top side, but no flash on the Galio, and the pillar actually leads to his demise. He's not able to get out, and now Kyle and Hope are led into their doom, forced to flash away. Here comes the Grand Starfall, and it's King Kanavi spreading his wings and his dominance on the Rift here in Game 2.
On this Pantheon, yes, he's down a level on Tarzan, who's now walking in to try and steal away one of them, unsuccessfully so. He's 1v3 walking in here, but he's got his teammates walking.
Yeah, Hero's Entrance will come over the top. Kanavi flashes away from the knockup itself, gets out of the taunt range, and Kanavi's able to create enough distance. Tarzan wants to see if he commits over the flash. Yeah, both of them are flashing over. Kanavi now realizes he's got nowhere else to go, and the Pandas are at least able to get one kill back into their pockets.
For the last 5 minutes, I was expecting this to be a bit of a trade. Instead, top esports, they found the first 3 grubs, and it looks like they're going to be able to secure this first dragon as well.
Cream might be in a pickle here. He still has flash, but he's on the wrong side of the wall. Throws out the Arcane Storm, gets slammed into the wall by Kyle. He finally flashes. Kanavi now is in the front line alongside Hong, and Kyle is getting brought down below 200 HP. Tarzan, critically low, cannot participate in the fight any longer. Shanks arrives to the party, but the rest of top esports have regained control, and now Shanks might be in a world of trouble here. He doesn't have flash from the fight before on the top side. The Justice Punch gets interrupted by Kanavi's stun.
Oh, snipe!
And he gets a twofer with a nice Comet Spear on the top. That's a 2-for-0 special in top esports' pockets.
It's a 5 versus 4 offer, and top esports are making the most of it. They were down a member. 369 has spent this entire time wailing away on the top side, and once again it's a game where he's put in the dirt early. He's playing this notoriously awful matchup of Aurora low as well. He's gone for this Blackfire Torch build instead of at the Rod of Ages, the more sustain-oriented Victor. But Tarzan's walked into a Kanavi.
Solar Flare from the whole CC chain. Shanks with the Hero's Entrance might stall the fight out here, but Cream comes back, doesn't even need the Arcane Storm. Everyone from top esports is just that much further ahead. Good Keeper's Verdict from Kyle, and Kanavi lives until the very end, but bought so much time, and now the rest of the Pandas are just trying to flee their own jungle, but Kyle doesn't get far. Shanks might be the next one. Feasted up by top esports, and they're serving up this Stone Sentinel for dinner.
The rest of his team kind of fumbling and crumbling around him. Cream even able to take this tier 1 turret down on the bot side. No contest off the back of that fight. It's all looking good for top esports, and Cream at this stage in the game, we talked about in the early stages of this matchup, in this draft.
Weren't expecting, and they are on the back foot, and their composition doesn't necessarily get better the later the game goes, albeit for this Sivir late game win condition.
And that's really what they're going to have to hem on to. On the hunt, burned.
Kyle, I mean, he just got blown up. Jackie Love and Han getting it done into a 2v4, by the way, and the rest of top esports focused on Shanks, who teleported into the backline, but he's about to get eviscerated and blown to smithereens. Cream and 369 make short work of him, and top esports are running away for a second game in a row.
Yeah, and this is the second series where Shanks has had a big flash and a big fail. That time round, the same thing once again. He taunt there changes the way that this thing goes, but Jackie's still happy, still has flash, and Cream now, again, has flash as well.
Oh, I wish I could say that Tarzan was able to win that, but even without Arcane Storm,
oh dear,
Cream is just... Oh no. Kyle has to suffer for the sins of Tarzan, looking for an opportunistic pick onto Cream's Victor, but even without the Arcane Storm, this Victor is way too damn fed. 10 stacks on the Dark Seal, about to pick up empowered tier 2 boots.
Okay. Walks forward, ultimately very quickly loses 50% of his HP. He didn't burn Subjugate, which is pretty big, but you can see this Rift Herald, what is happening? Are we walking in here, AL?
Keeper's Verdict. punts away one. That is Cream being sent away, but the rest of Top Esports are just as strong, and Tarzan in the middle of 3 gets vaporized, and the rest of Anyone's Legend are just getting scrapped up by Top Esports one after another. The Shanks Heroes entrance stalls the fight a little bit, but the result is going to be the same as FloNDra finds himself on the wrong side of the tracks. Decent damage though with the Aurora, flashes away for the rocket, but it's 369 with the shovel bonk and sends FloNDra back to the fountain. At least Hope is able to trade 1 kill back, but it's 4 versus 14 and a 5,000 gold deficit that the Pandas have to somehow climb back from.
And Arvi, it's the late game carry for Top Esports in that mid lane who's got the ability to take this game long.
There's a death brush being set up by the Pandas, but they're not going to get that much mileage out of it, and now the Top Esports members are slowly collapsing. Keeper's Verdict punts away 1. Hong and Kanavi still on the front lines. Hong gets bursted out. Kanavi slammed into the wall. 369 can't really do anything to bail him out, and Top Esports for the first time this series, it's a big fumble from them. Anyone's Legend, they have a chance to try and turn the game around, but now it's all eyes on this Otacon, which is barely below a quarter of its HP. There's still plenty of the health bar that they have to work through, but Tarzan is going to try to do his best to chomp through it.
Cream and Jackie can still go nuclear here. I'm expecting them to try. 5k HP, they're getting whittled away by the Otacon. Look at Jackie on the side.
Jackie loves
Valk's forward.
Oh my god, he was an assassin, making sure that Kyle doesn't live to see the light of day. FloNDra could be next here, but a quick flash from Tarzan. Actually, it's not even a flash, just a quick chomp, and his team is saved from certain death. FloNDra not having to drop another one on his kill record. And Anyone's Legend able to sneak away with the Otacon, but now Top Esports have an opportunity to take this dragon.
Okay, the Drake for an Otacon is a trade that Anyone's Legend should be happy to take here.
With a 2-game lead. Dragon has started up. This is Soul Point on the line. 5k. Tarzan steps up, throws down a pillar. Keeper's Verdict punts away 1. Kanavi still in the mix here. Tries to go in. Kyle pushes him away.
Stolen.
Great defense. Top Esports can't get the dragon. And Hope is just destroying and ripping them apart as no one can touch this Sivern to the back line. Tarzan leading the charge alongside the rest of Anyone's Legend, but now they're trying to wait out their moment here. They've lost their engage tools. Flash from Hope. Flying 369 over the wall. Yorick is slain where he stands. And the shining hope of Anyone's Legend comes to life at 28 minutes.
A 7,000 damage team fight from Hope only 28 minutes into this game. Tarzan steals the dragon and Hope steals the fight. It is a 3-for-0.
Corky. And even though Jackie Love is still putting out damage, he's in a fine spot. This Sivir is insanely turbo-fed. And it could be the spoiler to Top Esports' early Game 2 victory. Kanavi caught in no man's land. The blast cone doesn't send him to safety. It just delays the inevitable. And Anyone's Legend, now knowing that there's no smite from Top Esports, are going to rip the Baron.
You've heard of the dubstep ignite, but how about the dubstep subjugate there from Tarzan? Just rips Kanavi to shreds through the one pop of that ulti. Keeper's Verdict to now try and pump people away. It's a miss. 5 versus 4. Top Esports, they want to contest.
They're taking so much damage, though. Top Esports trying to put them at lethal point. Shanks trying to come around the other side of the lip of the Baron pit, but there is no smite from Top Esports. That's the Baron secure for Anyone's Legend. Hong is going to be the first one to drop here. 369, no flash from before. Flash from Kyle, gets the 2-man slam, looks for Cream. It's Shanks that follows up, and this Magi Soul Stealer is put to rest. No chance for a final chapter in victory for Top Esports. It's Anyone's Legend that flips the script in Game 2.
It's a double-double for the solo laners of Anyone's Legend, and it's Kyle who sacrifices himself to take the stacks away from Cream. Anyone's Legend with the Baron and a can-do attitude of barreling down this mid lane.
Anyone's Legend, we're staring down a potential 0-2 start in this best of 5, but the efforts of the Pandas come true in shining hope as he leads the charge alongside the rest of Anyone's Legend. Kanavi doing everything he can to defend the remnants of his base, but he gets dropped. Hong is going to be next. Will retreat to the fountain, get some HP, and Anyone's Legend equalize the series in Game 2.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.